Good day, my name is Nicolas Mezquita, and with the company of Alejandro V.A.L and Daniel Lemos, we are going to talk about some characteristics of the soccer. I'm going to talk about some laws and fouls of the soccer. Daniel Lemos is going to talk about skills of soccer. Alejandro V.A.L is going to talk about history of soccer. And now we are going to start.
Football is seated from the 1863 year of the foundation of the Football Association. Although its origins, like other football codes, can be traced back several countries in the past, particularly in the British Isles during the age media. Although there were commonalities between different ball games that were developed in the 3rd century before Christ. The football back to the Mayans and the Greeks because they played a foot game when you need to get the ball into a hoop. And that's where football comes some people. And the modern game as we know it today has its origins in the Canary Britannica. The first codes that gave rise to the association football were characterized by poor organization and extreme violence. However, there were other less violent codes and better organized. Perhaps one of the best known was the Calcium Florentine popular team sport in Italy, that had an impact on some schools codes Britain. In 1848, representatives of the different English schools gathered at the University of Cambridge to create a code that would work as a basis for the creation of the modern football. Football rules in 1863 in London family were officially football rules first association. Since then, football has enjoyed a steady growth to become the most popular sport in the world with about 270 million people involved. With the competition of the first meeting of the International Football Association Board in 1806 and the founding of FIFA in 1904, the football has expected to reach all corners of the world.
There are 70 laws in the official laws of the game, each containing a collection of stipulations and guidelines. The same laws are designed to apply to all levels of football, although certain modifications for groups such as juniors, seniors, women, and people with physical disabilities are permitted. The laws are often framed in the broad terms, which allow flexibility in their application depending on the nature of the game. The laws of the game are published by FIFA, Federación Internacional de Fútbol Asociación, but are maintained by the International Football Association Board, IFAB. In addition to the 17 laws, numerous IFAB decisions and other directives contribute to the regulation of football. There are some laws of football. The kick-off, following a goal by the opposing team or to begin each period of play. The throw-in, when the ball has crossed the touchline, awarded to opposing team to that which last touched the ball. Goal kick, when the ball has wholly crossed the goal line without a goal having been scored and having last been touched by a player of the attacking team, awarded to defending the team. The direct free kick, awarded to foul team following certain listed penalty fouls. A goal may be scored directly from a direct free kick. The penalty kick, awarded to the fouled team following a foul usually punishable by a direct free kick, but that has occurred within the opponent's penalty area. The dropped ball occurs when the referee has stopped play for any other reason, such as a serious injury to a player, interference by an extremal parry, or a ball becoming dead. Corner kick, when the ball has wholly crossed the goal line without a goal having been scored and having last been touched by a player of the defending team, awarded to attacking team. Indirect free kick, awarded to the opposing team following known penalty fouls, certain technical infringements, or when play is stopped to caution or dismiss an opponent without a specific foul having occurred. A goal may not be scored directly without the ball first touching another player from an indirect free kick.
About the football hardware. The football tricks can be used in a game to get a past defender or to get out in other difficult situations. Many professional football players like Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Zidane and more, and even more use football tricks. We have made a selection of players who are the best in using football tricks or have an high dribbling ability to get past defender, and we have put them on our site together with info in videos and explanation about them hard tricks. Football tricks can be amusing to watch, but they can also be effective and can decide a match that was closer before. History of football tricks. Although we're not sure who used the first football trick, Hungary player Ferenc Puskás, Real Madrid, 1988, was one of the first players to have his own soccer move named after him, the Puskás move. Shortly after him, Brazilian player Garrincha turned out to have a great trick. He could thread inside but suddenly go outside with a fast acceleration. Then players like Pelé, Cruyff and Beckenbauer show up. Cruyff also had his own move, the Cruyff turn, in which he could fake a defender by suddenly changing direction. In '86, another great player, Maradona, showed his amazing dribbles at the World Cup. In the late 90s, Zinedine Zidane impressed the world with his Zidane roulette, a trick that had been done by other players before, but was perfect by Zidane. After Zidane, Ronaldinho, when he was in Barcelona, showed a lot of tricks and skills. The world, because his large history since a lot of years, and it has a lot of laws and rules that have been declared by the Federación Internacional de FIFA Association, and have the more expensive players for his teams, have the more interesting tricks and hard tricks that have been did by the players of football, and the football is the most interesting sport and the sport that have more viewers around the world.